Hi everyone, it's Saidam and today I'm going to be making the monster wreath from Nightmare Before Christmas. This year I'm doing the Nightmare Before Christmas theme for my Christmas decorating, so stay tuned for other videos I'm going to be making if you are interested in other decorations like this one. This wreath was surprisingly very easy to make and I used a lot of materials from the dollar store, so it's good for when you're on a budget. The first thing I did was pick up a pine wreath with a wire frame. I believe it was a 14-inch wreath, but you can use whatever size you wish. And I added decorative red berries around the wreath. They have a little wire on the back, so I just twisted the wires onto the branches. Then for the arms of the wreath, I cut 2 long pieces from a garland. Each piece was about 3 to 4 feet long. This garland had a wire in it, so I just twisted it onto the bottom of the wreath and framing the center. Next, we're going to be making a simple bow using red ribbon that is 3 inches thick. I folded the ribbon into threes, placing the end at the center, then I pinched the center and stapled it together. In the end, the bow was about 9 inches long. I cut another piece of ribbon about 3 to 4 inches long, or that is just big enough to wrap around the middle of the bow, then secured it with a staple. After that, I cut 2 long strands of ribbon, each about 14 inches long, and secured them with hot glue behind the bow. Once finished, I glued the bow to the bottom center of the wreath between the 2 arms. Then puffed it up a little bit to make it look nicer. To make the eyes of the wreath, I used the curved side of a water bottle. I made them a bit angular so that they are in a more teardrop shape or a triangle with rounded points. They ended up being about 3 inches long from the inner corner of the eye to the outer edge. I then painted them with white acrylic paint. And I was going to leave them like this, but I then decided to go back and add several layers of white glow-in-the-dark acrylic paint to make it a bit spookier. If you want to do this as well, keep in mind that you're going to need several layers of glow-in-the-dark paint in order to get an even glow. After they dried, I painted in a small circle using black acrylic paint in the middle of each eye. I then figured out where it was best to place the eyes on the wreath. I really wanted branches that I could use as eyebrows to give the wreath that angry look, so I had glued the eyes below 2 branches and then just angled the branches outward. I have seen before people make separate teeth for the wreath, but I really wanted to use the branches themselves so that it looks like part of the wreath. So I just angled the branches at the center inward like teeth. But then I realized you couldn't really make them out because they were too bushy, so I went back and gave each branch a trim just enough so that there's space between each tooth and you could really see the definition. Now that it was done, I hung it up on the door, and the last step was to position the arms of the wreath so that it looks like it's coming to life. So I played around with the positions a little bit until I found one that I liked, and then I used clear tape to secure the garland arms to the door. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to check back because I'm going to be making more Nightmare Before Christmas inspired decorations this month. So make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you again soon.